Hello everybody, Joe here. Welcome to the channel. So today's workout, barbells and burpees. So the barbell that I have here is a solid stainless steel bar. My dad actually found it in a scrapyard probably 35 years ago, and I'm still using it today. This bar that I'm using weighs about 65 pounds. So the workout, we're going to do 3 different exercises. The first exercise is going to be a 1 pump, and then a row, and then a deadlift. We're going to do 25 of those. So we'll get that going. So we're going down, push up, come up, row it in to your stomach, and then stand up into the deadlift. So again, row, stand up into the deadlift. So we're going to do 25 of these. It doesn't seem, overly hard. You do the first 5 or so reps and you're like, oh man, this is so easy. I don't go super heavy with, deadlifts, squats, and all that kind of stuff. I tend to stick to lighter weight. I find that I just, you get too many injuries doing the heavy stuff. And for playing sports, I play swimming and I also play soccer. I swim and I play soccer, I should say. And I find that doing the super heavy weights, especially when I'm building my quads, you're doing a lot of heavy squats and all that stuff, it actually slows me down in the pool because my quads just feel so thick and lethargic. Same thing with soccer, So I stick with the kind of the lighter weights. Not that 65 pounds is a super lightweight, but for a full body workout, 65 pounds is lots. So again, when you're doing this, I'm going to do some eventually from the side, and you'll see kind of a side view of this. Ensure that your back is in a straight line. Do not arch your back, as you'll see here. So we're going down into the push-up, stand up. That back is straight. I'm not arching it. It's not rounded in any way, shape, or form. So ensure you keep that straight back, and then up for the deadlift. If you do round your back, you will at some point probably mess your back up, and it's going to take a long time to recover. So very much avoid that. I see some people, they're loading this up, they're doing their bent over rows, and they're trying to do 130 pounds or 120 pounds or something, and they're really just kind of throwing it up. So it's not really a strict, whereas this I'm trying to do a little bit more strict of a movement. And again, you'll see from the front. So we're coming up, bam. I'm not throwing it up. I'm not using any sort of momentum to get that up. I'm just using a straight row to get it up. So keep it strict, injury-free. The next one we're going to do after this is going to be a 1 pump and then a press up. So got a few reps left here, but we'll get to that next. So again, we're doing 25 of these. This is a great full body workout. I'm going to do this workout's probably going to take anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes, and I'm going to do a workout like this. Generally, if this is one cycle of things where we're doing a 25 to 25 of the next one and then 10 of the last one, I'm going to do this probably around 4 or so times. I like to do a solid 45 to 60 minutes of actual exercise. That doesn't mean I'm in the gym for 60 minutes. That means that I'm doing 60 minutes of real work. So if you take 5 or so minutes in between, if you're going to talk to all your gym bros and all that stuff, that comes into your time, so I don't count that as my workout time. When I talk about my workout time, it means the time that I'm on the clock doing the reps. So pure functional. I'm well over 40 now and I feel great. So I've changed my workouts to these kind of functional workouts. And I mean, all this is, a straight bar. That's all you need. You don't need all kinds of rogue equipment that's going to cost you $1,000 for a bar and a couple of weights and all that stuff. This is just kind of, you could do this exercise with a sandbag if you wanted. You could probably do it with a set of dumbbells as well. I just decided a bar today because thought of my dad before I worked out, and I'm like, heck, I'll use my dad's bar. So yeah, again, this is 65 pounds. So this one here, we're doing 25 of these. It's a 1 pump. you're bringing it up, and then we're just doing a shoulder press or a press up, whatever you want to call it. This is fantastic. It doesn't look heavy, again, but 65 pounds, you know, it's not going to be heavy at first, but once you get 15, 20 reps in, sometimes I'll do a workout and it will just be, let's say, 100 or 200 of just this movement. So last week I did a workout that was very similar to this, and I did 200 reps of it. And it took about 45 minutes. And let me tell you, at the end of that 45 minutes, I was done. So, going nonstop. As you can see, the struggle is getting real in my in my face there. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. So if this is not enough for you, you want to kind of step up the pace, you could always do a Navy SEAL at the bottom. You could do a bodybuilder at the bottom. You could do maybe 2 or 3 pumps. At the top, you could do 2 or 3 press-ups instead of the 1, depending also on the weight of the bar you have. Maybe if you only have a 20-pound bar or something like that, you're going to want to do, you know, 3 or 4 push-ups at the bottom, come up and do 3 or 4 press-ups at the top. So, but with this amount of weight and this amount of reps that I'm doing, the 25 reps, I find that the 65-pound bar is pretty much perfect for this. We're getting there. So again, you don't need really any room whatsoever for workouts like this. You could literally just do it in a spot that you're laying down on. 1 yoga mat, really all you need. Bit of cushion. This bar has no spots where I can see, you know, where my hands are equal. There's no lines in it like a typical barbell would be, but that's fine. It's also a super fat bar. You can't really tell from here, but it's probably, I don't know, 1 3/4 or a 2-inch bar. It is a pretty fat bar, which works your forearms excessively afterwards. I noticed after I was finished this workout, even though it was just a quicker one, I could feel a little bit of a forearm burn as well, which is great. Work the tops of the forearms. It's going to make your arms, the tops of your arms look real nice. So we got 25 of this as well. We're coming to the end. And then after we finish these 25 reps of this, it's going to be 25. It's going to be a compound movement, so it's going to encompass all of pretty much what we just did. So it'll be the row and the press up. Take a little bit of a breather. Looks easy. You're watching from your couch and you're like, oh, that's not that bad. I could do that. But when you're actually doing it and you're putting in the reps, yeah, it's not so easy anymore. So again, we're coming down, bam, come up, do the row, bring it up into the press up. So we'll do 10 reps of this. And again, I'm just trying to show you exercises that you can do, body weight-ish exercises. You know, most of my workouts are body weight. I do use sandbags, kettlebells, and something like a bar like this. I do have a set of dumbbells as well, but they're not overly heavy ones. But you know, if you're doing something like if I do a workout like this and I have a weighted vest as well, like I have a 35-pound weighted vest, using the weighted vest and the barbell that's 65 pounds, and if you're doing burpees with that, yeah, it is painful and it is hard. So no need to go super heavy. I trained for longevity and endurance and long life expectancy, no injuries. I want to be 60 or 70 years old and be totally injury free. so far I am doing all right. So we're getting there. Only a few left. The workout I did last week where I did 200 was basically this workout, but I was just doing 200 of them. And it was painful. Super painful. Everything was a little sore the following day. And that's it. All done. So congrats if you did the whole thing, you made it this far. This is a good workout for me. Again, something like this that takes around 10 minutes or so. I'm going to do this workout probably, or similar ones, maybe around 3 or 4 sets of this. So don't forget to stretch at the end. This stretch that I'm doing right now is great for your shoulders, chest, forearms, wrists, all that stuff. But I really hope you enjoy these workouts. I do enjoy them. Winter's coming, so I'm not going to be able to really be able to use my deck much longer. It just so happened to be super nice this day, but the 0 degrees, the -10s, the -20s, the -40s, they are going to be coming soon. Sad, but true. So don't forget, leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification icon and it will alert you to when I post new content. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now.